while most people keeps a nice clean house, a beautifully painted exterior, and a closely trimmed lawn, most of us intentionally ignore our septic tank and sewer systems, out of sight, out of mind. No matter where your home is located, it is always important to have the right kind of septic tank installed with the right kind of drain field connected, and most important of all, the proper maintenance. Let's go over a few important tips on septic tank installation that you need to know. Proper installation and maintenance of the septic tank is important to avoid health hazards and damage to the environment. If your septic tank fails, it's possible for the local government to get involved and levy fines or insist on extra repairs that would have never been needed without such a failure. The health hazards of a failed septic system can not only be dangerous to your family, but also the families of your neighbors nearby. Preventing septic tank failure is much cheaper and easier than cleaning up the mess afterward. During septic tank installation, there are quite a few building codes, regulations, and zoning laws that are there to make sure that the entire system is done correctly. And then, to make sure that all the laws were followed, there's typically an inspection done by building inspector before the installation is backfilled at the end. And just as important, the original design and layout of the complete installation should be done by an experienced contractor familiar with all the local regulations and codes. Septic tank installation is not a typical do-it-yourself project. There are plenty of regulations that need to be followed, and large equipment needs to be used during installation as well. A contractor with a backhoe can dig the hole for the septic tank in a matter of an hour, and additionally dig the drain field by the end of the day. Then, when the 1,200-pound cement septic tank arrives, he can use the same backhoe to lift the tank into place perfectly. None of this would be easy for the average homeowner with no experience with heavy equipment, and then just a small mistake of placing the tank too low into the ground would necessitate removing it and starting over. So, for the most part, the design, installation, and connection of the septic system is something best left to a professional contractor, one familiar with the laws, regulations, and installation of the septic system, in order to get everything right the first time and avoid costly delays. If you live in Florida, make sure you check the drain field repair in Lakeland, Florida website.